Welcome to our third episode of Two Kid Reviews. I'm Abigail, this is Bentley, and as you can see, we're not together. There are 4 movies being released today.
It's not fair. While you are seeing 4 movies in one day, I have to be here. You are going to see movies on the biggest movie release day of the year.
I know, and I wish you were here, but Two Kid Reviews must go on.
Fine. After each movie, we'll check in with each other and we'll talk about them.
That sounds good.
So which movie are you going to see first?
Devotion. I better get in there now, but I'll be back. Okay, back from seeing Devotion. The movie takes place in the early 1950s.
Would you compare Devotion to Top Gun?
It's also a naval aviator movie. It stars naval aviator Hangman from Top Gun Maverick. It also has the Marvel big bad, He Who Remains, Kang. It does have racism.
That's a big topic.
Featured racism, but it wasn't really about racism. It was more of a human interest story.
Do you still think that's okay for parents to take their kids?
And I wouldn't take a kid younger than me.
Any bad language?
The movie had bad language, including one word I've never ever heard in a movie before.
Any icky scenes?
Kissing was the ickiest scene, but there wasn't a lot of it.
Violence?
It's a war movie. Of course there's violence. But it's alright. I enjoyed this movie, but I thought it was missing something.
What else should parents know?
This is a sad movie. Time to go to Strange World. Hopefully it's a little more cheerful. I really liked Strange World. I think it was about family. It sent a message about the environment. It had a lot of action in it. And it was funny.
What Disney movie do you think Strange World was as good as?
The 3 Disney movies that remind me of this movie is Up, Atlantis, and Treasure Planet, because they're all adventure movies and not musical. Strange World is better than Treasure Planet and Atlantis, but it can't beat Up, but I would watch it more often because Up is just too sad.
What do you think parents should know about this movie, Abigail?
Nothing. It's a Disney movie. You can take your kids.
What else should parents know?
I really liked it. Be a good parent. Take your kids.
So what's movie number 3? Oh, that's a Spielberg movie.
It is, and a movie partly based on his life. This movie stars a fake Marilyn Monroe, a guy who I think used to be an Uber driver or something like that, and a guy who I can't believe ever made it into a Spielberg movie. This movie is about a kid who wants to become a film director. It takes place in the 1950s and 60s. The reason I didn't like this movie was because it had school bullying and anti-Semitism.
Wow, that's another serious one.
And that just made me sad.
What age kids do you think it's for?
I don't think this movie is very good for my age. I think I'd rate it ages 10 and up.
What about bad language in this one?
The movie had a lot of bad language, a little bit of icky stuff, and a little bit of violence. Listen closely to the music because John Williams did it, and we're only going to get a couple more of his, including Indiana Jones 5. Adults will probably like this movie a lot, but if you want to see this movie, get a babysitter. Leave your kids at home.
I still can't believe you're going to 4 movies without me.
We just got out of Glass Onion, the last movie of the night. I really enjoyed it. Glass Onion stars James Bond as Detective Blanc. Also, the Forgotten Hulk, Aaron Burr, Drax, the bad guys from Moon Knight and WandaVision, and the lady from We Are Young, and a couple other people who are famous. This movie had awesome cameos of Kareem, Serena, Sondheim, Yo-Yo Ma, and Angela Lansbury. But I think Serena's voice the best.
Was it more comedy or mystery?
I'd say mystery, but it does have some comedy. It's a really good mix of the two.
How did it compare to the first Knives Out movie?
I think that Glass Onion was a better movie than Knives Out. Also, you do not need to see them in any order.
Tell us about bad language, icky scenes, violence.
Bad language? There was a lot. Icky scenes? Not that bad, but there were some. And violence? There was mostly towards the end, but it's alright.
What age kids do you think it's for?
Anybody ages 8 and up.
Which of the 4 movies do you think was the best today?
I think my favorite movie of the day was Glass Onion because it had a lot of funny scenes and the whole theater was laughing. Bentley, I really wish you had been here, but you'll be here for our next review. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Thank you so much for watching this episode of 2 Kid Reviews, and see you next time.